Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the new Backyard Bliss collection and then a paper or two from the current mix-in papers. I decided to once again border my layout. So I am using, I believe this is the sapphire color, and then I am going to just cut down the white just a little bit so I have that nice blue border. I am only using one photo for this layout, and so I do kind of feel like when I only have one photo, doing the border kind of helps shrink my layout down just a little bit, if that makes sense. I feel like I don't have as much to fill in. I am going to be using some strips of paper for my layout. I believe the blue and the yellow, I believe are both from the mix-in paper. And then the floral paper I'm going to add in the middle is from the Backyard Bliss collection. So the mix-in papers are really neat. They kind of go with each of the collections for the corresponding months. So, the blue and the yellow really go well with this layout or this Backyard Bliss. There is a brighter red, which goes well with the beach party. And I know that there's a wood grain, and I can't remember what else. Maybe some kind of like a burlap, I believe, in the mix-in pack. And so those go well with the crisp air collection as well. So, if you didn't know what the mix-in pack was, that is kind of what it is. Just some extra designs that go with the layouts. So with that floral paper, I did not have the length that I wanted, and so I decided to make that my middle paper, and so that my photo will go over top of it, and I could just kind of cut strips here. I decided to keep some white space in between each of the pattern papers there, just because I only had the three. I could have probably cut down the width of the papers and added a fourth paper, but it just kind of helped, I guess, with filling in the rest of the layout. So part of the Backyard Bliss collection is this chipboard sheet here. I believe it's 6x12. You can get that just by itself, which I think is great because it has like a wood grain design on it. But you could use the pieces with different collections. It doesn't have to be with this one. So I love that they are offering more embellishments and ones that kind of are generic enough to use with a bunch of different collections. So I decided to use the title "With All My Heart." I just thought that was so cute. The picture is of my youngest. He loves picking me flowers, which I was thinking about this earlier when I was thinking about doing the voiceover. I don't know if there's a season for dandelions or not, but we don't have any in our yard yet. And usually those are what he loves to pick. So unfortunately, he hasn't picked me any flowers this summer yet, which is kind of sad, I guess. So I decided to use that for my title. I just love that wood grain look, and I just love it with the colors of this layout as well. There is a really cute watering can with some flowers coming out. I knew I wanted to use that, and so I will end up using it, but to the right of the layout, it was just too wide open. I don't think my photo is centered at all, and so it just kind of looked out of place with nothing to the right of the photo. So what I decided to do is go back into the collection and grab out the amazing grass paper from Backyard Bliss. I love that paper, and you could kind of see on the backside there is a pink kind of like herringbone pattern as well. This paper is one of my absolute favorites. I just think it's adorable. So I decided to go ahead and use one of the phrase stickers from the sticker sheet, and I kind of cut that into a flag as well and layered that kind of behind the watering can and on top of the grass tag. The the embellishment sorry, the chipboard embellishments had kind of those banner designs, and I thought that would be great for the top corner to fill in that space as well. And then it also had, you could poke out the little hearts, but I loved the piece that the hearts came out of is a rectangle, and so I decided to use that kind of underneath that to almost make a cluster with that watering can. I then went to the sticker sheet and picked out some of the smaller stickers just to add to the title to spruce it up a little bit. And I just thought that was really pretty. I love there's a little bee and then a little flower. And then I'm going to use those 3 wood grain hearts as well. I did end up going into my stash. I decided to add something to the banner. So my youngest name is actually Ellington, but we call him Eli all the time. That's really, if you ask him what his name is, that's probably what he's going to tell you. So I decided to go into my stash and find a navy alpha, and I decided to add his name to the banner. And then I wanted something small to add to each of the other 2 banners as well. So I did go into my stash. I must not have had kind of enough of the small floral stickers on the sticker sheet to use those. And so I went into my stash and had these little florals and hearts. They're epoxy. So I added 2 of the flowers to the banner and then just made a cluster. It's going to end up being 3. I think I'm going to add a wood grain heart there as well next to the watering can. And then I did forget, I was talking and I had added just a small phrase sticker under the title. It says Grow Giggles, which I thought was so cute. And so I'm just going to add another cluster of 3 hearts to that phrase sticker, and that is going to finish off the layout. So I will definitely have the link down below for the Backyard Bliss collection because I think it is absolutely beautiful, especially if you're a gardener. This is a perfect layout for gardening, but like you can see in this layout, it doesn't have to be all about gardening. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.